So the other kind of yogic thing I wanted to show you guys today is called a kriya. K-R-I-Y-A. Oops, Lauren, I just sent that to you. Let me send it to everyone. K-R-I-Y-A. So kriyas are belly exercises that we do in order to wake up the digestive system. You should do them in the morning after you evacuate your bowels, after you poop, but before you eat anything. So if you've eaten something today in the last 2 hours, don't do this while I'm giving you the example. Don't do this while I'm demonstrating. Do it tomorrow. The idea is that we're going to do some belly massage in order to tell the digestive system, okay, you were just sleeping, now it's time to wake up, and I'm gonna put some food in you soon, so we gotta get those juices going. So there are 3 different versions, and the first version is, it's easier for me to do this from kind of a crouch. You take a big inhale in, you exhale everything out through your mouth, hold the bottom of the exhale so you're empty, then suck your low belly in. I can't do it and talk because I have to breathe while I talk. So I'm going to just demonstrate. Okay, so that was 1 round. You do that 3 times. The trick is you're not just sucking it in, right? Because when I suck it in, there's still like some stuff in there. You have to completely let the abdominals relax and then scoop them up from like underneath, from the lowest abdominals, from the uddiyana bandha. So I'll show you again kind of the difference. If I'm just kind of laying here and I try to suck in, okay, you still see this little pooch right here? This is what I'm trying to dig in so that I can start to massage the intestines. So it's see that difference? The point is not to be skinny. The point is not to be small, okay? Yoga is about expansion. It's about taking up space. The point is to feel the abdominal muscles pushing in on the intestinal organs in order to give them a little hug, in order to squeeze them so that they can start to move all the stuff that's stuck in your system out. And not just like literal poop, but the emotional poop too, because the gut stores a lot of our emotional experience. Okay, so that was the first kind of kriya. Here's the second kriya. You do, the setup is the same. You relax the abdominal wall, and then you scoop it up and suck it in, but then you push it out and in really quickly. So I'll show you what that looks like. And you just do it for as long, get away from me, bee, for as long as is comfortable. This bee has a big crush on me. He always comes and finds me when I come out here. You do it as long as is comfortable for the exhale hold. So when you're first starting, for me, it was just like 1, and then I would panic and have to inhale. And now that I've been doing it for several years, I can hold that for, up to 30 seconds doing that exercise. So you hold the exhale completely empty, and then you do that like, little flapping massage. So 3 rounds of the first one, 3 rounds of the second one, and then here's the third version of the kriya. And this one takes a lot of practice. I think it took me about 2 years from when I started. You're gonna imagine you've swallowed a broom handle and then you're stirring your intestines from the inside using your abdominal muscles. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, did you guys see that? So that's one of those ones that you kind of have to pretend you can do it. Move away from maybe for a little while until your abdominal muscles actually learn how to kind of poke themselves out. And then you bring one side in, you bring them both in, you pluck one side out, and then you pluck them both out. It's also a really good core workout because it forces you to tell your muscles that you want to use them. You want them to engage in very specific ways. And in that way, it helps your brain too, because it builds that neuroplasticity in terms of how the brain communicates to the body of how it wants the body to move. And every time you move your body in a new way, you literally get smarter. And that's what makes studying easier, because you will have more brain mass and more neurons to connect to the information that you are trying to learn. So Kriyas in the morning as something to experiment with. And do we have any questions?